Hello, I'm Herb Koch and I'm with the Chicagoland Lionel Railroad Club. And today I'd like to review Lionel's S4s, the Santa Fe and the Lackawanna. You can find them in the 2019 catalog volume 2 on page 43. And you can see that the engine, the Santa Fe is on top and the Lackawanna is on the bottom right here. Good engines. The Alco, the American Locomotive Company S4, was an upgrade from the Alco S2 by using AAR type switcher trucks, which rode better and required less maintenance than Alco's blunt trucks. This engine was produced 1949 to 1961 and powered with a turbocharged 6-cylinder diesel engine generating 1,000 horsepower. Additionally, the S4 offered much more tractive effort, a big advantage in the world of switching and shuffling cars. The S4 attracted many industries since it featured increased tractive effort but retained the same size and dimensions of earlier models, making it agile and maneuverable in the tight spaces of such settings. It weighed in at just under 115 tons. When Alco completed production of the S4 in 1961, it had sold some 782 units in total. What you see here is the Erie-Lackawanna Railroad, which had 4 built in the years 1951 to 1952. And the Santa Fe had 38 built from 1952 to 1953. I had a chance to drive an Erie-Lackawanna engine in 2015 at the Hoosier Valley Railroad. It was fun to be at the controls. I had over an hour where engineer John DeGan showed me how to work the throttle, horn, engine brake, train brake, horn, signals, and more. Yeah, twice as much fun with the horn. With the insights I learned from driving this engine makes it more enjoyable to run this Lionel engine.
Any questions?
Oh, a ton of them, but
okay. Undo this handbrake. Okay, we got the train.
The engineer and Sweet Debbie, the passenger. And here we have the controls. Here you got throttle. Here you got engine brake. And here you have train brake. And here you have all the dials. There's a speedometer right there. Your continuous flash and your pressure gauge, let alone all the other gauges. Engine inspection. You can see from the front, the handrail and the stairs are all marked with the safety yellow. The 513 illuminates real nice, which is a nice feature. You can see the Erie-Lackawanna ribbon is very nice with the gold around the maroon. The 513 on the cab is very viewable, as well as the engineer. When you get to the back of the engine, you can see the stairs and the handrail have their safety yellow paint on. Radio equipped is always nice, and here you can see the builder plate, just to see how detailed the lettering is and the engineer figure. I really like how the displays are just crisp. The lettering, the logo, the striping. What's nice is the ladder add-ons. You look at the trucks, and they're very detailed. The inside of the cab, Lionel did a good job on detailing it. To take it off, you pick up the roof, and then you slide it to the front because there's a light here that is sitting inside of its housing over here. You can see where the fireman's seated, and you can see where the engineer is. And you can see where the volume control is. On the top you can see the sand hatches. Along with the registers on the side, you can see one on top, and then the gangway on top. Some various access covers, the horn, and then the rest of the cab. Looking at the back of the engine, you can see the yellow safety painting on the switchman's step there, and then the handrail is painted real nice with the safety yellow. You can see the EL and the 513 clearly, the engineer figure on the right, the fireman figure on the left, and I like the way that headlight shines brightly into the dark. In the front of the engine, you can see the switchman's step that is nicely painted with the yellow safety paint, the handrails, the Erie Lackawanna logo is very nice, the headlight. I like the add-on handrail steps, and here you can see the opening for the sand to put into the engine. And when you go in reverse, the running lights go on. Very prototypical. Looking at the Santa Fe engine, you can see the switchman step in the front here, the handrails, very nice, and then you can see the safety striping on the front of the engine right with the headlight. You can see the sand access here and here, a little bit of a gangway on top. So on the back of the engine, you have the switchman step here. You have all this nice safety detail on the back of the cab. You have the engineer figure right over here. You have the fireman's figure over here. Nice headlight in the back. Nice detail on the dome itself of the cab. Very nice engine. The length of the engine from step to step is 11 1/4 inches. The length from knuckle to knuckle is 12 1/4 inches. On the bottom of the engine is where you'll find the program and run switch, the smoke and no smoke switch, and the Bluetooth on and off switch. You can see that the roller pickups are about 9 inches apart. Plenty of space to make it over switches. I have a special observation that I would like to make. Lionel is using one motor to power all 8 wheels. And I think that's a pretty good deal, getting 8-wheel traction from one motor. And they're using the drive shafts to power the trucks in the back here and in the front here. Good job, Lionel. Hey, let's try out that 8-wheel drive. We have 20 cars in this contest. And let's see what this 8-wheel drive beast will do. So first thing I want to do is fuel up by restarting it. Well, I like that sound of the fuel going in. We got a big load, so we got to fuel up pretty good.
Yardmaster, my fuel's full. Out.
And then I like to go with aux 1 to get the sequence sounds going. And you hear the whistle and bell, so you know that that took. So let's get this engine going.
This is the tower. The lead is all clear. Over. Tower, traffic clearance to pull. Over. Acknowledged. Out.
That's pulling it out like a champ. Yeah, it's taking these big cars all the way through.
We are moving. Over. Acknowledged. Tower out.
It's having no trouble pulling all of these cars.
Tower, I've got 4 car lengths to this cut. Am I clear? Over. Yes, the lead is yours. Over.
So that's 20 cars. Not bad for a little 8-wheel drive.
Full stop. Come to a complete stop. Braking now. Engine is all clamped down. We're at a complete stop. Over. Nice job. Tower out. I'm in the clear, waiting on instructions. Over. Roger that. Out. Tower, we're in the clear, going to beams. Out.
Well, fans, that wraps it up. This is Herb Koch with the Chicagoland Lionel Railroad Club. I surely appreciate you guys watching and look forward to the next time we can get together again. CLRC Video, Koch. Over now.